Hey guys, it's me, your girl Chris. I know you guys are like, damn girl, I ain't seen your face in a long time on like your platform. Like, and I'm like, I know. So listen, Boonie, the girl right here. Wait, there you go. Right here. Okay, so whole bunch of stuff. So first of all, congratulations on being my first visual episode back. So whoop whoop, you're gonna be on YouTube, girl.
You already know I'm excited.
You're used to that. You're used to that. Let me tell you guys about this girl. So we were supposed to record like a month ago, I think.
Month and a half-ish.
Like almost 2 months ago. So terrible audio. StreamYard is like my life now. So this is where I'm working. So hopefully everything will go good. Not hopefully. Everything's going to go great. So you're here. She is from my hometown. But where are you at now?
Right now I'm in Nashville.
Okay, right. Okay, which is not. That's like a hop, jump, and a skip. That's where niggas from Chicago like to go. So
you know.
So anyway, she's from the hometown. She's a fucking rapper. She says she's a rapper, but she be singing too. So like all of that stuff. Like on the intro, if you guys listen to the intro, the instrumentals is for Miss Mystery, right?
Yes.
Boom. And that's my joint. That's my joint. She also just like fucking created a fucking another song with just the word shenanigans in it. And I just like, I can't even do it. I'm probably gonna like play a clip if I can. Like something like maybe at the...
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll figure out how to like mesh it into the episode, but for sure. And if not, I'll just drop the link and all that stuff. So, but we'll have all that stuff in the show notes. But this is Boonie, y'all. Say hey.
Yo, so what is going on, everybody? I'm so sorry for the delay. Okay. But it is me, it is I. No, I'm just so excited that you finally had me, you know, on here after the little hiccup the first time. But I'm in.
And that episode was so good. I just want to tell you, I haven't even deleted it. Because it was that good. I still want to hear
it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I still kind of.
I'm gonna let me Frankenstein it, and I'll get it over to you. But like, I really enjoyed it. Like, and I was very sad. Like, we had some good topics, but y'all know who I am. If I fucking miss a day or so, I can't talk about that shit no more. So that's old. So.
Old news. It's been there, done that.
It's old news. But Boonie, I think let's wait until the end to tell everybody where they can find you, your latest music, all that stuff, and you got that challenge that you just did. So like a whole bunch of stuff you got to tell people about. So
I got updates. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
She said,
"We can wait for that."
Yes. Okay. So Boonie, if you're ready, let's get into it. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go.
All right. So I think I decided to start the show with one of my favorite places in the world, Black Twitter. The words nigga, bitch come to mind. Like when I think about this, that might even be the name of the episode. I haven't decided yet. But so everybody doesn't own their own homes, right? And even for people who do, like the way that they fucking make houses and shit now, like that shit is like so like close to each other, right? So no matter where you go, where you live, you got like this much privacy. Like
we share a wall. Like you're gonna share a living room.
That wall right there. That wall right there.
That's a dangerous walk, man. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's not even.
So listen, the point is, y'all, walls are thin these days. They don't spend enough money on them. And occasionally people may hear things that you're doing, smell things that you're doing, right? Because shout out to Autumn from Podcast Happy Hour. She was just telling us how one of her friends is getting in trouble because like people are complaining about her smoking weed. But I'm like, first of all, it's legal. Right. Second of all, like,
don't hate.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't tell you.
Try
but anyway,
okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, have one.
On the house. Let's go.
On the house. You can probably hit it. Okay, so anyway, so we get to Black Twitter this week, and a girl just posts a picture, and it's just a nicely, you know what I'm saying, single spaced type message.
Times New Roman. 1 inch margin.
Size 12. And I'm just gonna, do I just read it? I think I'm just gonna read it. So this is what the letter says. Dear resident, you seem to have no respect for others, huh? Like you starting the letter with a question. Like, how do I respond?
Very shady. It's rhetorical. Let's go.
Okay. So you seem to think that you can move into a new building without abiding by the rules of morality, or have any concern for anyone else but yourself. Your addition to this complex has caused nothing but pain. Who uses a blender at 10 a.m.? Do you care about other individuals that nap while do you care about other individuals and that rap music that you play? You're playing rap music so early in the morning? It's a question mark. That's why I said it like that.
Emphasis. Put the emphasis.
Please put away the nigger music. Only niggers listen to nigger music. If it's bitch this, bitch that, and nigga, bitch. Can't you listen?
The tone that you nigga, bitch, like it's a commercial. Go ahead. This is wonderful.
That's the vibes I got. Can't you listen to something more peaceful, more calming? It's very rude. It's entirely rude. She had to change it. It's not just rude. It's entirely rude. Please learn to have respect. No period at the end. So I just want to point that out.
She's not done.
No period.
There'll be a part 2.
It's a wrong. It should have been ellipsis, like 3 of them. Exactly. Anyway, and then she signed it though, my nigga. In distress.
Do she know what distress means? That's like on the side of the road, all 4 times. You know what I mean? You at the crib.
She said, in distress, your neighbors. And please stop having sexual. It says rations. I think she means relations.
It did say rations. Damn.
It definitely says sexual rations. Sexual rations. That's like you get a little bit ahead. Anyway, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got to spread it out through the week. Exactly. So listen, and please stop having sexual rations so loud. I promise you, it's not that good. Okay, so she's so mad. She's like completely. This is just one sentence with no punctuation. She's so at this point. She's fucking.
She's venting for real. she's letting you know she ain't getting no dick. Let's get it real. And if she is, it ain't no good. She's like, it can't be that good, can it?
It can't. Like it's like it's just a one wrong. It ain't no punctuation, y'all. Okay, it's not that good, sweetie. You don't need to wake everyone up. Learn to have manners and be respectful. And that's all the letter said. Boonie, how are you responding to this? Like,
so, being on both sides, right? This is a new situation for me being here. Just recently moved in about 4 months ago. Don't know a lot of the neighbors, but what I do know is I can hear everything. So I feel like if I could just hear you watching your television on level 13, I'm sure you could hear any getting it in this that's going on up in here. So I'm gonna I like to do a little check sometimes. I might go in the hallway, tell him to stand right here. I'm gonna yell, let me know if you hear me. Cut the music up. I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? A little test run.
Bitch, that's innovative. I didn't even think of that.
You gotta learn how to live with people. You gotta learn how to do, and you can't stop getting it in. But now, when it comes to the blender at 10 a.m., that's you up. It's in the morning. It's breakfast time. You want to make the smoothie before you go. What you want to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that sentence just threw me off. Like
you started
use the blender at 10 a.m.
Significant issue to have.
Like when we talking about 10 is like that close to being brunch. Like it's not 6. Who uses the blender at 6 a.m.? That's something I can be like, okay.
I could see if she was vacuuming maybe at 3 or 4. You got an issue. You know what I mean? Like maybe you could wait a minute. It's 10. Everybody's up. The sun's high. It's hot. No excuses.
Listen, so she's pissed. She is pissed. I feel like she don't own a blender. Like, cause I feel like when I was reading it, I was like thinking like, damn, I feel like on some Saturdays and Sundays, it might have been about 10-15. You feel me? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, did I offend someone?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's standard blender time. Like,
across the board.
I feel like generally people would agree with this. Like that's standard, like between like 10 and level 11:45. Like
I feel like if you do it at 1, that's just too late.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Get it in early.
Hurry up. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So, and then she's like, her main concern though is this nigger music.
It's the music with the hard R, bro.
But only twice. Because then when she started to go into how the song sounds,
I felt like she was bringing up some.
Nigga, bitch, nigga, bitch. Okay, like but listen, like
while she blends her shit at 10. But go ahead.
So if she run the blender, so you can't hear her saying the N-word.
Straight up violation from your head.
So, it's the hard R's at the 3 hard R's in the same sentence.
Exactly.
And then she goes into like relax, nigga. Like
because she used to it. Because she's saying her Tuesday.
I feel like after 3 hard R's, now you can let it go. You feel me? Now you can be like,
look, you're no longer a guest in my home.
Nigga. Okay, so like, I would love to know what exactly she's playing, because there's levels to nigger music. You feel me? Like,
and it does depend on where you're from, because you got the local nigga music and then you got the mainstream nigga music. You know, so if she listens to some local shit, she could be scaring the fuck out of some people. So
it could be terrifying. It could be terrifying.
Straight up.
Like, it could be terrifying. I've heard local music.
I'm local music. It is terrifying.
You're local. Listen, okay, so how do you respond to something like this? First of all, I want to very plainly put that they definitely put their unit number to who they were speaking to, but didn't reciprocate that information. So I can leave a response.
I think they made it so that she couldn't leave a response, one, because then she's going to say, oh, your neighbors, like 12 of y'all got together, okay, and got on.
She did say your neighbors, like we all we all feel like this.
Sat down together in a den and drafted this letter. You feel me? Because it was, no, I highly fucking doubt that. So, I mean, but as a response, I mean, if you really care, some people really do sip that, don't give a fuck. But if she ain't sipping that, then, you know, retard the sound, I guess the volume. Maybe find the edited versions of some nigga songs to listen to, so you don't hear that shit. I don't know. Fucking move. What do you do?
I don't know. I'm definitely not moving. See, the way my personality is set up, though, like
you would be at war. It's a war.
I would be blending at 9:59.
War. With like, a woman on top of that.
I'm blending for everyone on the block at this point. Like, I'm
making eggs. I'm putting the egg in the blender with the cheese and the little paprika with the salt and pepper.
Like the infomercial. Like the infomercial.
I'm finna see what the fuck my blender can do. Taking this bitch for a run, nigga.
For a whole run. You hear me? Like, see how fucking good this motor is.
Look, I'm gonna bring the neighbors over and we're gonna go at 10:15, bitch.
She said the neighbors. Listen. And so when I saw the neighbors, right, I was like, damn, maybe it's a couple, right? But I'm like, definitely she wrote this letter. Like John was like, bitch, just leave that shit alone. Like,
we don't want no part to this. What do you mean? Hey, bitch, don't add me to that.
I didn't say nothing about the nigger music.
I actually enjoy it. I bought a couple on iTunes the other day. I think it was a cop out. I think it was just her. She full of shit. And if it was really about it, fuck the letter. You would have knocked on Keisha's door like, hey, you know, can we talk about this? Fuck that extra shit. It was a cop out. She's hiding.
I love how we're automatically assuming it's a woman, but we know better. Like, we know.
Don't a man gonna be like, hell yeah, he in there hitting that shit. You know, niggas ain't on that.
Yeah, nigga. Fucking doing the fucking blood walking shit like to the nigger music. Like,
right.
I don't feel like I know this is a white lady. Like, it's just it's oozing that of me for me. So the girl
written all over it.
It does. Oh, speaking of Karen, so my 9-year-old daughter, we were at the grocery store this week, and she goes, nigga, we are just in the frozen section. I ain't said nothing to her for real. Ain't nobody said nothing to her. Ain't nobody even walked past. And she goes, Mom. And I go, what's up? She goes, you can call me the Karen Cam. And I was like, what? And she goes, oh, because I'm always catching Karens. Like, bitch, are you? She's 9. And she just turned 9. Like,
you need to like register her as her own LLC.
Nigga, Karen Cam. She just said, call me Karen Cam. Like, what? Like, look, I will, but like, where did this come from?
The promo video right there.
Listen. So now I have somebody on my side, you know what I'm saying, to like alert me when Karens are in my vicinity, like, and I'm ever so grateful.
I think that's more important than the GPS.
Karen Cam, nigga.
Straight up. Like, hold on, wait a minute. You might not just like let me look for the police. You know what I mean? 5-0.
So I feel like, I don't know, man. I would have definitely posted it probably just to get some laughs. It's the nigga bitch. Like, that's the fun. Like, that shit is hilarious. Like, I'm trying to think of what song go like that. Like,
consecutively, you know what I mean? Right. And I can't really think of it. Again,
right? Like, I know niggas have used
getting it in, but mainstream.
It could be.
It's giving. I'm drawing a blank with the mainstream. I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a 21 Savage song. For some reason, 21 Savage, like.
Shout out to Lil Uzi Vert if he. I don't know. I just feel like I want to say.
That's a Uzi. He has a new fan. So, guys, how do you resolve these types of issues? Like, so we know we can't go knock on the door. And ideally, you don't want to be like me and start blending at 8:30 in the morning. So, like, I'll get out of my bed just to go blend some shit. I ain't even got to be up yet.
Do you hear me?
It'll be like blending time.
Girl, straight up name the alarm, edit it, put emojis, put the little clock emoji next to the bed. It's serious. Girl.
Oh my God.
But I wouldn't take my advice.
I was about to say, don't take our advice. Probably the best response, probably just to ball it up and maybe be conscious. Just because white people like to like take things to the next level, and they'll just contact your homeowners association or police. Like, and you don't want any of those problems. So,
was this?
I don't think that the girl
complex or was this? Okay, a complex.
Yeah, it was a complex. And so the girl, she said, in her defense, my music isn't that loud, and I've actually walked out of my apartment while I was playing to test it, like you said.
See,
and making a smoothie at 10 a.m. isn't bad, but I ain't gonna comment about the sex.
So she said, it might be too loud. Humper. When you know you're a loud humper, baby, you gotta put them. You know the pads they put on the studio walls. You gotta. It's reverb in that bitch. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta pad it up. Or you know what I noticed? Now, please don't judge me. We just go real quick this. I noticed if you moan in a deeper voice, it ain't that bad. But anyway. Yeah, because it's the higher octave that it's you be like. You just get a little. You know what I mean? Get you some of them. You will be just. I can't be left unsupervised.
Oh, I think we're having some issues.
Oh, are you frozen? Am I frozen? Let's see. You're moving. Oh,
there we go. You good?
Okay. Yes.
All right, cool. We back. All right. So anyway, so that was probably the best thing that happened on Twitter for me this week. Things happen every day. Like Black Twitter is the best, but I definitely wanted to bring that one up because that was pretty funny. I mean, and again, like the core issue is something that people experience. You know what I mean? Like, because walls are thin, things like that. So I ain't never had nobody test me like this, but you know, it's fun when other people get it.
This is true. We can learn from others' experiences vicariously.
Exactly. Speaking of others' experience, what do we learn?
Should I move? I feel like I should move. Oh, she's gone.
Like, what have we learned about that?
Hold on. Okay, you
Did you hear
back
me?
now. Is my video and audio skipping? I feel like it's
Okay, we're
skipping.
good though. I can see and hear you now.
Hold up. I'm afraid to
Oops,
press
now
this
you
button.
frozen again. Alrighty. Good?
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, so speaking of lessons learned, right? What have we learned from being a person who has a platform, a little bit famous? What do we learn when we don't separate ourselves from people that still be doing weird shit? Or how do you separate yourself from maybe possibly allegedly doing weird shit? So basically, guys, I'm talking about G Herbo. The what I would like to call the Nino Brown of Chicago. He's basically likes to pass out hams and do all this like things for the city, which is dope. Like, don't get me wrong, like not Nino Brown like holding a kid in front of him while people shooting at him, but like Nino Brown like giving back to the community and stuff. And I fuck with that. Like if anybody's community giving back to it with fraud. So that means and like taking people's identities and buying unnecessarily frivolous things. And from what I'm like reading about the story, I can't even confirm that he's even using any of these fraudulent things like to help people. These are just all like selfish things, I guess, that they're doing. And I don't want to put this all on G Herbo because it's not. I don't want to put this all on G Herbo because it's not just him. It's like a whole little group of niggas. Yo, one thing I have to say about hood niggas is that when they get in trouble, I love reading their regular names, nigga. Like Antonio, nigga.
That is so random, but that is
these
true.
Niggas do the most to try to like get rid of their fucking regular ass names, and once they get in trouble, they be like, "All right, Steven."
Exactly. You can't be hard with them real names.
Yeah,
them government names be fucking y'all up.
No. Nigga, they really do. So, I mean, G Herbo was just named as a Forbes 30 under 30. And
literally,
now he's
like
a couple it's a lot.
Yeah.
And like I don't even want to say like because I don't know. Like we don't know if he was actually because I think about all the times that like famous people get in trouble because of the people that they're associated with or the people that are around them that are still doing things and participating in things that they really shouldn't be fucking.
See, it's almost it's kind of a gray area, right? Because when you have somebody that is coming up or is trying to blow up or glow up or whatever the case may be, they will start on one path and end up on another path. And I just know you from my city, we card crack. We got bank fraud. We got all type of stuff going on. So, and I'm not saying I personally engage in those things. I'm just saying when you have an entire city and now that is a culture, the quick come up is a culture. I'm not necessarily blaming them or charging them, but I'm not going to put it past them like, oh, just because you're being philanthropic now that you ain't once have, you know what I mean? That type of situation. Because it's common. I just feel like how common it is. I really not going.
It really is.
Okay, we got right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to put it past them.
Yeah, exactly. And this, I do want to be clear. Like this shit didn't happen last month or some shit. It's happened in 2016. Y'all know it take them a long time to like build a case and shit. Exactly. So this did happen like kind of before he reached his, I'm gonna say nationwide like notoriety, right? Because like people like people from back home and stuff like we've heard of him, we know him, but like when we talk about like
everybody else to get on.
Exactly. So, I mean, these things happened a few years ago. So, I mean, we could assume maybe he's changed, since then. We don't know. But I mean, here's the thing, like, why do y'all be scamming niggas to get like dogs and shit? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, get like, I don't even know. Like, I don't. I'm trying to think. Like, if I was a scammer, what would I be like using that money for? And it's definitely not
Girl,
trips to
if I
Jamaica
was a
and
scammer,
shit.
I would pay bills. I'm not. Maybe I'll be
Yeah,
the wrong
exactly.
type of scammer, but I'm trying to get ahead. Maybe get out some of these holes I'm in. I'm not about to start dreaming with somebody else's money.
Right.
I dream with my money and get out of my holes with your money. I'm just trying to be logical, you know. I ain't getting no dog. That's the last thing on my list is a damn dog. Now I see he done had luxury vacations, all type of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. I don't see any, you know, charity in that work. But, you know, from what I've seen that they were partaking in, it just seemed like, oh, you just picked some shit out your wildest dreams. Everybody did, and they just did one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Basically, limousine rides and private jets and exotic car rentals and stuff like that. Like, guys, like,
not even
we're not even thinking
car.
here. Like,
what an exotic car rental.
The down payment. Bitch, right? You got to get a car back.
Right. Keep the bitch. You're doing it wrong. Anyway.
Like, scam yourself into a down payment, nigga. Like, what is happening? You know, like, I don't understand.
Like, something you can use. We adults talking.
Scam an exotic car. Scam an exotic car to keep. Like,
repaint it. Go to Mako for the 99 joint. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help him out. I don't know nothing.
It's just nothing. But listen, it's just like, I mean, even if, and it's hard, because I was going to say, you know, when you get to a certain level, like sometimes there are people that you have to leave behind. But again, we're in this culture now where it literally doesn't matter what you've done. And since then, it doesn't really matter like the strides that you've taken since then. People are going to always find this stuff and bring it back and dig it back up.
Well,
and
when
so
you're
it's hard to say.
Dirt, it's not dirt. It's only really dirt once somebody can dig it. So it's only precious after you rose. You know what I'm saying? In real life, they gonna hold that shit until you get somewhere to say, "Hey, I got something that can pull you down. Take this," and that's pretty much where all of that comes from.
Niggas did not like him being on that Forbes list, nigga.
No, that was the straw. That was the straw. Oh, you can make music, but you can't make no list, nigga.
Nigga, wait till you find out it was one of his friends.
You already know. It was the one nigga at the least amount of time. It's him.
Yes, it's him. It's him. The one that's out right. That's back out right now. Like,
I watch too
that's
much
so
CSI.
funny, but
I know how it goes. The first 48 be giving you some clues and tricks.
Listen, only thing the first 48 taught me is that Popeyes will make a nigga tell. That's all I know.
Man, them dry ass biscuits do work, don't they?
Listen, because he got to ask for that drink.
He's like, all right, I'll talk. You ain't got no fucking choice.
I can't breathe, so I need the
fucked up in that little room.
Right. Nigga, oh my God. So, all right. So basically, guys, I feel like, and I don't want to say this like I don't want to like
oh, it's skipping again. It's froze again.
But mostly I brought it up because it's fucking crazy. So a guy in a suburb out.
I can't hear a thing, girl. I can't see shit, girl.
Oh.
It's lagging. So wait, let it catch up. Because now you back. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, say something else.
We good?
Sound like you moving blinds back and forth. There are no words being heard. This shit's crazy.
Dang, really? You can't hear me?
There you go. Okay, you back.
Okay. Oh
yeah, I
no.
got
Okay. So anyway. Okay, so I guess we'll move on to the next crime. Because that's basically all that happens now in the pandemic is just mad things are bad and transpiring. Like
worse to worse to worse.
Basically. So we go to a situation that happened here, in a suburb that's like not super far. Because like Vegas is just like a bowl, like it's a bowl, and there's like little like pockets of like suburbs and things like that. Like it's not really like back at home where you gotta like kind of drive out a little bit. Like it's all like right there. Exactly. So we go to a nigga claiming that he is a nigga from Batman. Like, let's start there. Like,
you're Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, like, how did we not know something was going on when he clearly has a fictitious name?
That's red flag number 1, and go. He started talking about some off-ass shit.
Listen, and he fucking, his name is Jason Bourne, and somewhere I found his like middle name that he changed his name to, and it was like Jason Neo Bourne, nigga. Neo like the Matrix. Like he got a whole ass fake ass name. Like he clearly could not wait until he went to the court and just like legally changed his name. Like that shit is so crazy for me.
He wanted to go out with a bang, and I think he chose the baddest motherfuckers he could think of. I think that's what
literally
that was.
Literally Jason Bourne, Neo, and Bane from fucking Batman. Like that's crazy. Listen, he fucking, here's the crazy part of the story is that, and it happened a couple days ago and it's still not developed enough where we even know why he did this shit. Basically, he just fucking busted in somebody's fucking complex and fucked somebody's condo, like shot mad people in there, almost like killed a mother, a son, another lady, kidnapped a daughter in the leg. Like it's just a lot of, he did a whole bunch of shit and like nobody can really explain why he did that shit. Exactly. But the stars of this story are the 911 calls and things that that transpired from it. So he's telling people, you know, that he is from Gotham. He's telling people that the kid that he kidnapped is his son. And I don't know that anybody can confirm that or anything. I don't know what the fuck is. Clearly it's drugs. Clearly it's crack. I don't know what else it could be. He did all this shit in the house, took the kid out to a Cadillac Escalade and basically called the cops and was like, I want a chopper. I'm trying to get up out of here. Me and my son, blah, blah, blah. The cops roll up on him and I don't think it was his son because he fucking shot him. And then the cops, of course, like fucking blew him to smithereens. And the crazy, it's just on what happened.
On what grounds did all of this happen? I mean, like, I do know that you can take a drug and lose your mind for a second and completely be transported to a different place.
And all I can think of is like the fucking virus has niggas.
He got corona. Corona ate his brain up and fucked up his decision making. No one knows. That's what's fucked up. I don't understand mentally how you go from one stage to another. I don't understand how you go from, hey, I'm going to wake up in the morning and maybe have some banana pancakes to, I'm going to go ahead and fuck everything up and take your child and shoot everybody in your apartment and then run away and become a superhero. Some shit just doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. Oh, it's my show. To continue, look, I hope he comes back. In the interim, I used to live in Henderson, Nevada, and that's where all of this kicked off at.
Yeah. I'm back.
Hey.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like, it's just not, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, so I wish I had more information about this story because it is kind of like weird. But I just think that anytime you go change your name to Jason Neil Bourne, you just need to be on some kind of list. I don't know what for. But just to be on the lookout.
The sound is choppy again.
Is it?
And I don't know if that's as a whole or if it's on my part. Start talking again.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that I don't really know why he did this, but I just think anybody that has a type of name like that needs to be put on some type of list. Like, I don't know what kind of list, but some kind of list. Like, if you change your name to like fictional characters, like somebody needs to be watching you. Like,
I think at all times, maybe 24/7, you should have at least 6 or 7 cameras in your house, and the U.S. government needs to be monitoring your ass at all times because you're a fucking danger to us and everyone you love.
I think so. Like, I really do. And I'm hoping that we'll find out more information about the story, to find out at least if he knew them. Like, yeah. Or like what the true issue is, but I don't know.
You know what I think really the issue was? Here's the issue.
What?
They shared a wall, and the motherfuckers in the apartment was blending shit at 10 a.m. and playing nigger music. Nigga, bitch, fucking too loud. I bet you that was the problem.
And he wrote a letter, and these niggas did not take heed. And he said, "Oh, okay, then."
You think fat meat ain't great? and it went off from there. That's just my deductive reasoning right there.
If we find out that's what happened, it'll make so much sense.
So much. You talk about a web we weave, girl. I might be in the wrong profession. Might give me a badge on your ass. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Bam. Okay, so let's move on to some other shit that niggas with badges need to get involved with. First of all, guys, if you guys don't know, like, I know I talk crazy and I pretend like I'm not educated, but I went to school for journalism. Like, I know how to speak, I know how to write things. The first issue that I saw as I'm reading this is that I'm gonna read it to you. It says, police arrest Utah middle school teacher who sneaked a student in the classroom. Like, not sneaks.
Grammarly, I feel like it's an app that we have now.
It's not only bitch, it's not even an app. It's a fucking Google Chrome plugin that just do it for you. Like, and now I'm concerned that the fucking Salt Lake Tribune doesn't have an editor. Like, so that's my first concern.
They use an autocorrect. They trying to Siri. How do you spell? They
like you sneaked in a sentence. Like,
it was like, fucking nobody's paying attention.
Sneaked.
They tried it.
Oh my god! Like, because they couldn't think of the past tense.
It was like, I know it's on the tip of my tongue. No, nigga.
This version. So anyway, so. Like, snuck, sneak, snoop, like
snooped. Snooped. That's it.
So listen, guys. Snooped.
I'm getting hot. All right, look. Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Listen, so after I got past that part,
exactly. That'll take a minute.
Here's the real issue, y'all. A South Mill, what?
The school was closed.
Let me get to the real issue. What? Oh, school. Yeah, school is closed for everybody. Like, so I want to keep saying sneaks. He snuck a girl in like a little like plastic bin, like the little plastic bins that when you kick a nigga out, like he put all his shit in there and so
drag it down the street.
And then the top he cracks.
On the government phone with the real phone in his hand. Yeah, that nigga. Talking to a voicemail. He ain't no contacts there on the other phone, but that phone died. A Utah teacher snuck, I think she was 14-year-old girl in school while it was closed in a bin. He said that he was grooming her. Grooming the bitch for what? How you groom a motherfucker in a bin? Ain't no mirrors in there. Ain't no showers in there. You can't do no hair in there. You just got a bitch in the bin. I'm sorry. I'm waiting on you to come back.
I think I'm back. Am I back?
Not yet.
Jesus Christ, like, what is happening? Like, life just does not want this to happen, but we're going to push through it.
Absolutely. I can hear you, I can see you, and go.
Okay, now you frozen.
Oh, no. Shit. I don't know how this works. Let me try again.
You have a beautiful smile. Frozen.
I see myself.
Are you back?
I see yourself.
Good.
Are you frozen now? This is so fun. Okay, you're moving. Yes, I can.
Okay. Anyway, so he put the girl in one of these plastic bins, put her on a fucking, like, what do you call those things? Like
a dolly?
Gurney, and pulled her into the school to spend time with her. A dolly, there you go. And he pulled her into school to spend time with her, which is probably illegal.
Probably.
I don't know.
So we don't know the rules in Utah.
I don't. I've never done anything like this. I've never been to Utah.
I just learned how to spell it. I don't know.
Let's talk about it. I know nothing. So listen. I don't even know how to start this. So this guy, he's 38. He goes to jail for 2 counts of kidnapping. He's being held without bail. He hasn't been formally charged yet, but he's been communicating with girls. So not just the girl that he pulled in, that he snuck in, but he's been communicating with young girls over text message. He does this. This is what he does. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? As a person who suffers from anxiety and occasional panic attacks, he told police he has anxiety and panic attacks. So he reaches out to young girls to see if they could talk him through his anxiety. What does a little girl know about anxiety?
Not only that, but he bypasses his wife because he's married and decides this young girl is the better listener, has the better ear and experience to help him with said anxiety. Continue.
Like, it's a 14-year-old girl. Let's be clear about that. And they have to all be around that age. But he then told, this is the part. He told police that his ego thrives on validation from girls.
What? What? That in itself should be the convicting factor. Like if you're going after just strictly validation and it just so happened to have to be young girls, like there's obviously either a wheel turning too fast, there's a wheel turning too slow. Why young girls? Validation, low self-esteem, I understand that. But specifically young girls, and you've been teaching for 12 years, why? That's too much of a coincidence correlation for me. That's too close for comfort.
Listen, So, like Boonie said, my nigga is married. And so that's the kind of things he would talk to this little girl about his marriage, his depression, that he loved and missed her. And he took treats to her house. Nigga, what is a treat?
A Scooby
he took treats to her house. He took treats to her house and spent hours there with her. So I got a couple questions. Where's her parents?
First question.
And then, and I gotta be like that, like person in the room to ask. Well, I mean, again, I don't know the legalities of things, but like, should he be charged with kidnapping when he's been in her house already? I don't know how this works, but I guess the unlawful removal. But did she get in the bin willingly? I guess
that was going to be my question, because it's kidnapping. Well, it's statutory anything, because obviously her age.
Right.
So I mean, I think that it might naturally fall into kidnapping because she's a minor, but I don't know if it's like, oh, she has the authority to say, yeah, I want it to go. It doesn't matter because you're too young to make decisions. So it kind of the age, I think, would really matter when it came to her age, obviously.
I'm more concerned at why they decided to go with kidnapping instead of whatever else they could clearly charge him with. Like, that's
well, they couldn't charge him with rape because he didn't technically do that. I think he touched her inappropriately. So
he rubbed her leg and shit, right?
Yeah, like the inside of her thigh or something like that. But then he like wrote her a little fucking note in the bin. I hope you're comfortable or some shit like that. Like, you know, have a happy nap.
Hope your box is comfortable.
Right. I don't get it.
Bitch, I hope.
But that right there, like the little love note, kind of makes me think like they obviously are familiar, and he did something to say, hey, this will be a good idea, and her stupid ass said, okay, let's try it. I genuinely feel like it was consensual, but she's too fucking young to consent, so I don't know what the fuck. And that's fucked up. Because 14 ain't 14 no more. 16 ain't 16 no more. So you never know, like the mental and he's lower, she's higher. So I feel like, I don't know, some shit really might have kicked off. I've known of some.
So I don't know. This is so weird to me because it's like, maybe she was okay with getting in the bin, and maybe she was okay with him staying, like, being in her house for hours and stuff. But like, clearly, like, something happened at that school after she got out that bin that made her tell police after all this time. So maybe she just really truly thought that she was like being a listener. Like, is that possible?
I know that the manipulation that men can put on young girls it can be rather strong and rather, convincing. So to really get into the inside of the psyche, you really won't be able to find. You really won't know. Like, I just don't. You don't know what agreement was made. You know, he could have said, if you tell anybody, I'll kill everybody you know. You know what I mean? Or you don't fucking know. So it could have been under any stipulation and circumstance. But hopefully, what I'm hoping is that even though it happened, it wasn't something that she say, hey, yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do it. Then I'll go straight for the parents. Like, first of all, where the fuck are you? Second of all,
I mean, they said that he had been to her house multiple times and spent hours there. So like.
Right. But if it happened multiple times, that's a relationship. That's them forming some type of foundation to continue to do something. Which reminds me, okay, I'm not gonna get kidnapped by nobody I know. Like, I'm gonna say, come on, let's go. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Like, I feel like he like gently put the top on, like.
Yeah, like, okay, scoop, a little more. I gotta hear it snap. I gotta hear it
click.
Yeah. And she said, okay, this is fine. We'll put a little bell in there for you, some catnip.
Let me know if you gotta pee. Like, listen, I cannot. People are fucking weird, G. Like, absolutely. That's crazy. So speaking of weird shit, and guys, I want to just start by saying, I'm not saying that swinging is weird. So I don't want anybody to like tell me that I'm fucking shaming people and the things they like to do. That's not the weird part. The weird part is why the fuck you would be doing that shit in the middle of a fucking pandemic. That's the weird part. That's the weird part for me. I'm sorry.
It's not even that. It's not even if you get into like a little detail, it gets weirder because they say, hey, we're swingers. We don't have nowhere to swing. What we're going to do is in the middle of a pandemic, 250 of us are going to get together and we're going to follow social distancing guidelines while we fuck each other. And then, and then get surprised after the social. You can't be 6 feet apart unless you got a 7-foot dick. So please
I'd be like all the way over here, like, hey.
How? Not possible. So I don't see how you can say, hey, we thought it was a good idea, and at the same time say we knew it wasn't a good idea. You knew that before the numbers came in.
Right. And I think, I don't know, because the organizer was noted to say that most of the cases were asymptomatic or very mild. I don't know that fucking matters, my guy. Like, I don't know whether a nigga actually keeled over and died from it, right? Like, or just couldn't taste his fucking spaghetti that week. Like, I don't know that there's a difference. And
well, I think he was trying to like highlight the fact that, there was nothing. No ocular proof really at the time where shit was like as bad as it was gonna be. Like he didn't have any. Right. There was no ramp up to what this really was about to turn into. I think that might have been what that statement was pertaining to.
Yeah, maybe. So the shit was called Naughty in New Orleans. No, excuse me, Naughty in Nolans. Nolans. Like, so they was really getting naughty. And they even had like, it was weird because I didn't understand. Again, I don't understand how social distancing works when you're like, but like, I don't know. But like, the people like had wristbands. Like, so people who like, so, and did I read that right? That some people like a certain color meant that they had it?
So when they did the contact diary, it was pretty much like normally when you do something like that to keep track of who you've been intimate with, especially if it's not protected, then if you've only gone like let's say they had rooms, right? You just want your dick sucked. You going into the dick sucking room. That means if you got a pink wristband on, you better not be in the gray room.
Just dick sucking. You know
what I mean? So I feel like they really do try to have it organized and make this like, you know what I mean, a really mindful thing, but it's still fucking. So whatever.
Niggas is still fucking. Yo, listen. You said the dick sucking room. This color is dick sucking only. Like,
why don't like, choose pink for dick sucking?
I don't know.
Like, pink is dick sucking.
Dick sucking only.
Well, my color association's fucked.
I don't even like pink dicks.
I digress.
But like, this contact log diary is also fucking with me because like,
how do you know? They gonna
I don't know if I want to see the. I don't know if I want to see a list of niggas I got poked and prodded by at a fucking like swingers thing. Like, I don't want to see the contact diary.
Think like, even if it wasn't a swingers thing, I'm trying to think back at the niggas that I fucked committedly. Like,
do you want to see it? Do you want to visually see a list of that? Like, I don't want to.
My stomach's turning. I feel like we should move on.
Let's do that. So maybe don't swing in the pandemic. I don't understand why somebody can't wait. Like,
well, people are really been cooped up. If people want to get it in, like if you have to be in the house with me for 8 months, you're like, hey, let's just go out together and fuck other people because we ain't got nothing else to do. So I feel like, maybe those conversations are really being had. If the house is clean and the bills are paid, the kids are asleep, why not? You know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck anybody would decide to. What the stipulation would be, you know, what the MO is, just boredom, fuck it, lifestyle shit. You can't give up certain shit just because it's a pandemic. You got to keep fucking.
Listen, she said you got to keep
We got a job to do.
Nigga, bitch. Listen. Okay, so speaking of jobs to do and fucking in the pandemic and all that types of shit. If you guys know me, you guys know I also co-host a documentary podcast, All Docked Up. I love fucking cults and things like that, and anything that's like remotely like it. So this definitely caught my eye. It's probably one of the weirdest ones.
To explain this shit.
I don't even know. Like, let me see if I had to cliff note it.
Real synopsis, real quick, and go. Okay.
Let me see. I joined a cult to get an orgasm. That's probably the best way that I could explain it.
But I got way too many questions.
But I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
I got way too many questions.
I mean, I'll try to answer them. Like, so let's start off with okay. And it's like, I want to start off with the name of the place, of the people, like of the group.
What is it? One taste?
Like, because that's weird. It's so, One Taste. That's I'm not joining no group called One Taste, probably. I don't think. So, just one.
That's all you need.
So listen, so the story comes out because a lady one day just woke up and was like, wait a second, I think that they got me doing some prostitute. Stop laughing. I'm trying to
back yet.
Hold up. Now I'll be gosh damn if I don't think I'm in a fucking
Shit.
I'm trying to give y'all some background of this place, okay? One Taste is a wellness company, right? Mm-hmm. It is currently under investigation by the FBI over allegations including sex trafficking, violations of labor law, and prostitution. Now, I just want to be clear that this is happening in the UK. Let us not think that it doesn't happen in the US, but this particular story is happening over there, okay? So it was founded in 2004 by a woman, and they focus on the practice of orgasmic meditation. Mm-hmm. And so when I think about those two words together, orgasmic meditation, yo no can't get. So when I think about those two words together, I'm thinking like, okay, what could this possibly mean? Like, what does orgasmic meditation mean? I thought where you just get so deep into meditation that like your body, like, oh, like I'm so at peace right now. Oh, like I don't know how it works. Clearly,
remember we doing it in low tones now, so it's
right. Like that.
We'll get there.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh yeah,
this is sultry, baby. Yes. The neighbors go here.
Right, if I get a knock on my door. But anyway, okay, so that is not what orgasmic meditation is at all, y'all. Basically, what they have these women doing, I don't like the words that they're using, but basically what they have a lady doing is she gets to keep on her everything up top, but everything below the waist she has to take off, and she has to go in a room, I guess, and just kind of like, these are her legs. Like, she just gotta like just be open. And then I don't know if it's one person or like possibly multiple people. I don't know if niggas take turns. I don't know if it's like communion. I just know that everybody goes down and they they stroke her clitoris for 15 minutes by either a man who is either her partner. I don't know what that means. Like maybe like
they
relationship partner. I don't
they
know.
came together.
They came
there
together.
Was already somebody there. Mm-hmm.
Or a pay, not just someone there, a paying customer.
Cha-ching on your ass. And that right there is the kicker.
That's where it kind of, it's like, is this prostitution?
Exactly. Like you have, once you even get to that point of like, okay, where do I sign? It's like, wait a minute, you wouldn't even ask that question, you know what I mean, before you completely enrolled.
Nope. So, and let's also be clear that the first time that she had to do this, she was not, it wasn't what threw her off. It was that she was becoming fatigued of it. Like she got like,
girl, you're getting too much action. You go to find one orgasm, you having all type of orgasms.
But that's the thing, is that I don't even know if she ever had one because of the anxiety and all of that other stuff, is that I don't know that she ever had one. And it got so like repetitive to that she like, it wasn't even like giving her any type of pleasure, because mostly like, who the fuck are these guys touching my shit? Exactly. Like, and it's like, okay, sure, we've all like met a guy at the club, met a guy at the bar, and went home, but I knew his name first, like before he started stroking my shit. Like, you know what I mean? I know what kind of car he drove.
Look, okay.
Sneaked and drove, nigga.
All right, sneak. When it comes to this cult, though, so first of all, I haven't had an orgasm at all, right? I am going to go to this wellness center and try my very best to get help. And then they come and completely take advantage of me. And the fact that anytime I felt like, or it was rising up inside of me, hey, this might be wrong, I get gaslighted. Yes. So there was no stopping. There was no, oh, well, what's the problem? Oh, are you too? Oh, that's something wrong with you. So you're constantly getting gaslighted, and it creates this, you're stopping
yourself from experiencing this, things like that.
Exactly. So now all this stuff is building up, and now what are you gonna do? You know, you got to blow the whistle. But I think she was trying to a couple times talk to the guys that had worked there, and nothing was working because they kept saying she was the one with the problem.
It just, yeah, exactly. They're saying that you're the one that's holding back, and you're the one that has this cloggage and this backup or whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
Like, and my thing is that when she signed up for it, nobody could ever even guarantee her she was gonna have one. Like,
right.
So like, what are we doing here? Like,
but I think that might be like the point of them using like the word meditation, because that always implies something's gonna take time. You know what I mean? Because like nothing really happens overnight. So I feel like when they do that, they're like, okay, it's going to take some time. You have to get into this mental state, and you have to be this and be that. But I think that was just part of painting the picture. Just a part of the facade, because you can't orgasm and fucking meditate. Have you tried to orgasm? And then have you tried to meditate? I guarantee you them two motherfucking things don't go together. Don't judge me.
I don't think that it, listen. And so not only is this like taking advantage of her like sexually and like, you know, like her body and stuff, but they're also financially taking advantage of these people. They're basically making them quit their jobs, come live 60. Like making them quit their jobs, come live on this compound with us. And that's how you know it's a cult. Like when niggas don't let you go about your own goddamn regular life,
gotta move to the
and also do that too.
But then you're gonna say, oh,
like leave all your things.
What was you a juice bar? That reminded me of the real world, right? Real world road rules, where you gotta live in the house and you gotta work at the co-op.
Girl, like who has a job
next door to the compound?
Making a banana cognac.
It's too coincidental. But yeah, they was getting their ass for stacks and racks and racks.
And so they're making these people quit their jobs, leave their homes, come be in this compound with us. And basically, see, again, the thing with cults is like they have like these levels or like classes and things they want you to take, but they don't just give them to you. Like you have to pay for them. And how am I paying for these if y'all make me quit my job and all I have is this? Like,
you gotta
and then they'll like guilt you,
bucks.
like
that's how
they'll guilt you into like figuring out how you need to figure how you're gonna pay this. And then like they would sometimes just like throw them like little like, oh, here, so you don't lose your house, like, or you don't lose your apartment, like stuff like that. But it's just how do people get here? Like how do we get here? Like,
you prey on the vulnerability of others. Some people have used manipulation and persuasion as literally a skill and a tactic. And if you can find somebody who's weak, you could be strong-minded in every other area, but if you can find that one weak area, you got a nigga. Like, that's it. And especially if you know that they have the ability, them being naive helps them to help you. You know what I mean? Because she's like, yeah, I need such and such and such. She don't even know what's going on. He's like, hell yeah. But behind the scenes, the puppet masters, they know what the fuck is going on because they're going to use her being naive and gullible to their advantage. So it's fucked up. It's mental abuse, straight up. It's damn near mental slavery.
It is. It absolutely is. And so the interesting thing that I've noticed about this article is that this one person that's coming out about it. So that to me indicates that this is still something that's still very actively happening. Like, so she's the one person that defected from the group, but I don't see anybody else backing up her story or any of that.
No other whistleblowers. That's a community now. That's like a culture. You know, I think it might have grew. I think it possibly, especially because it's surrounded by sex and money, to grow beyond the cult, literally into like a subculture or whatever, and live like that. Because what it just sounds like is that somebody's a madam and she running a fucking brothel. Come on now. What's the equation for that? You got to have the females in the house and the niggas come over. You already got them sitting there. You wash them, bathe them, put clothes on them, give them a little bit of food. To me, that's exactly what a brothel sounds like. So, you know, they just kind of revamped it, add some fancy names to it, and put the same fucking thing out.
Yeah. Ugh, you hate to see it. But okay, so let's move on to something a little bit lighter.
Yes, please.
How would you feel if you just got on the internet one day and found like a third grade picture of you, like, and now not only did you find that picture of yourself, but it's basically people have been making memes out of it for years, and you didn't know. People have merchandise with your face on it, like, like how, like I get home. But actually, my first question is.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to say, my first question is probably, which picture in your childhood could they make a meme out of?
I can already see it, and I'm petrified. First of all, in third grade, my mother decided to go on like some type of trip. So the day of pictures, it was just me and my dad. My dad is an artist who creates shit from his mind. And now he finally had this little person he's going to put behind a fucking camera and fuck up. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is my mom saw those pictures and offered to divorce my father, is how bad the photo was. So if I found that fucking picture as a meme on the internet and it's been there, somebody about to die.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a story. First grade, okay? I did. You should be. Okay. So, I don't care about telling people this, but I still have most of my baby teeth. Like, I have not lost a lot of my baby teeth. Like,
that is new to me.
we go back to like 90, like 92, 93. I am taking a picture. I'm in like first grade. So what is that? Like 6, 7 years old? I think that's right. This blue jean jacket that my grandmother made me. My grandmother, like, she's super crafty. So she hella bedazzled the fuck out of my jean jacket or whatever. So I got this jean jacket. I was so excited to put this jean jacket on, my nigga, that I forgot to put the collar down. So that's strike 1, right?
Okay.
Collar pops. Okay. Strike 2. This picture happened the same week that I lost the only 2 teeth I recall ever losing. So that's strike 2. And again, these 2 right here. These front right here. Okay, so these are. Okay, so cool. Baby. Strike 2. Then I was impatient and I didn't want to wait for my mother to like fully wake up to bump my bangs. So I did it.
Didn't do it yourself.
So there is a mark here because I bumped it too high. So they like right here. The burn marks right here. I got no teeth right here, and I got a fucking jean jacket. Listen, this article, I literally was like, check to see if anybody has it.
Girl, don't you go Google searching like a motherfucker. Like, hold on, nah, I got to backtrack now. I know some people want to get my ass.
It is so crazy because I know that there is somebody out there that has that fucking Vanderpool yearbook.
Exactly. Nah, Vanderpool.
Post it. Yes, Vanderpool, bitch.
Ooh,
yes,
I
bitch.
feel for you,
Kindergarten through 8th grade. Yes, girl. So, like, you knew how it was coming. Like, it was crazy.
Strong in the hood. That's detrimental to any child. I genuinely
so ugly, bitch. I have a picture
that's why
that you could totally see somebody making of me feel so much better now.
As soon as it happens, I feel like that all these people are gonna come with, "Hey, look what she used to look like," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is my career here." You know what I mean? Because there's some embarrassing shit back there, Chris.
I'm waiting on it. I'll fuck around and put
me some. You got to get ahead of the game. That's how you do it.
Just so y'all can see how bad it was and how I'm not lying. Like,
all right, the glow up. Look how it started. How it's
exactly
going. One of them.
So how it finished. Like, okay, so look, this guy, he's like a scientist now. Like, and there is a picture of him when he's like 8 years old. And it's the ugliest picture. Okay, so you remember those fucking Life Touch fucking backgrounds with the fucking lasers and shit, nigga, in the background? That's exactly how you look. So he got the fucking Life Touch lasers in the back. He got this fucking Coogee sweater on. He got this fucking
very Bill Cosby.
He got very, very Hustable vibes. He got like a bowl cut, but then he tried to like give himself a like, I don't really know what's happening there. Like I don't know what happened. Like, and then like he got the biggest 2 front teeth I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if he did that on purpose. I don't know if that's just how he was smiling at the time. Girl. But he basically did. If you look at that, I don't know if I sent you the Twitter post, but if you look at the thread, okay, good. So you said unfortunately. So if you look at the thread, like all of the fucking shit that they've memed his fucking ugly ass picture out of, and basically, apparently, his picture has become a unlikable stepkid picture. Is that?
Yeah. Like the one you put in the closet under the stairs. That's him. Let me see if I can get out.
His name is not even Grayson. His name is fucking Adrian.
I'm back.
Yes.
Okay.
But they fucking put him on like tabloids. They made him into a chia pet. Like, and basically he's like the face of like the worst stepson.
Yeah.
Like, and like how? Like
Because he has that look. Like, you ever look at a child like, ugh, I don't like you? You ain't never had that where you just like, I don't like you. You know what I mean? I feel like that they kind of personified that. Like, if I don't like this child, get the fuck out of my face was a person, then it's this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Very accurate. All this is accurate. But like they really been dragging his face for a very long time. You can buy a shirt with his face on it. It's the Grayson fan club. And guys, his name ain't even Grayson. His name is Adrian, like a motherfucker.
They made
like,
him up a stepchild name.
Listen.
What's the name you hate?
Grayson.
Let's name this motherfucker that. You know, like, damn,
nigga.
Set his ass up for complete failure. And low key, he could be a millionaire right now because he got the world. You know what I mean?
Basically, like, and he's a scientist. He's a scientist. Like, imagine just fucking being a scientist and niggas like, is this you? Like,
right. Like, them teeth look rather familiar.
Smile for me. Yo, so yeah, I'm just really glad that that you also had a picture that came to mind when you saw this article, because like that first grade jean jacket, like that's immediately what I saw. I was like, oh no.
I mean, girl, I'm talking about I had a dress with puffy shoulders. It had to be black and dark pink and light pink. The pink was the flowers. There was some type of ball situation and a necklace to match. I'm nervous. I gotta find it before you do.
Sounds like a tacky 90s mess, girl.
I was so proud. My smile was not ever
so proud. Nigga.
Fucked up out here. My daddy didn't even tell me what the fuck. He's supposed to love me. Fuck that man. That's not love.
Oh my God. So, okay. So let's finally.
Wait, it stopped. It's skipping again. Your video went out. Give it's gonna come out, then it's gonna come back, then your audio gonna be fucked up. Then we wait, and then that come back. I realize how this goes now.
All right. Are we good now?
Nope, the audio fucked up. Keep talking, because we got to go through the
okay.
Clip. Keep talking. It'll clear up.
Okay.
Just say some. Just say your ABCs. I bet you.
A B C D E F G.
It's not working. But I heard the laugh though.
Okay, so are we good? I think we're good.
We back. Yep.
Okay, so this is basically the end of the episode. So I wanted to bring up the Queen of Christmas, right? We're getting closer. And Mariah Carey, right? Everybody knows that she's the Queen of Christmas. Like, all she wants for Christmas is you. I mean, so, but all I want for Christmas is these fucking cookies. Like, Mariah Carey,
a lemon cooler, first of all.
Can I have two? Like, two, please. Because the first one I gotta like make sure I like understand what I'm tasting.
You gotta
and
get the palate together.
savoring.
You gotta get it all up in there. Then you gotta enjoy it after that. So I'm gonna
enjoy that second one. Right, I'm definitely into two. But she has her own line of delivery only cookies. It's available in Vegas. Like, I mean, like mad, like fucking oatmeal raisin, white chocolate cranberry, pumpkin for the white people. You know what I'm saying? Gingerbread, chocolate chunk, triple chocolate chunk for the white people. Heath bar, lemon cooler. Like, she got a lot of shit popping. And I want them. She's got 3 Vegas locations here. But the thing is that you can only order them. Like, you can't go pick them up nowhere. So you got to order them through Grub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, one of those things, right? I'm very interested. My issue is, though, she's charging like $24 for 12 cookies. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, you paying for
and then, you know, they got to...
You know, she did.
Yeah, and also the delivery, fees, though, like...
Well, here's the thing. When you do something like this, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm feeling like I got a sweet tooth. Let me just go ahead and pop some Toll House in my mouth. No, this is an experience. Right. If you're going to buy anything with Mariah Carey name on there, you just paying for it. So hopefully it's a one-time thing. And what I would like for you to do is do that shit, and then on your next, you feel me, could you have an unboxing? And I want to know what the lemon cooler like. Fuck everything.
You know, I'm definitely getting a lemon cooler, like
lemon and mint. I'm trying to put it together in my head, but yes,
I don't know. Oh, I'm definitely looking into this, but so while I was doing so, though, I realized that for delivery.
Oh, it's Are we back? It again. Hold on.
Okay.
Say something.
I'm gonna hit my bong.
Girl, he just tried to pass me the blood. I'm like, I can't. Oh, you should be professional.
Oh, you so sweet. I don't be professional.
Your video back, but it still be the sound. After a while, it comes. Okay. So I think you're good. Say something.
Okay, I think I'm okay. So, Tyga released these things called Tyga Bites.
I don't know what I'm hearing. Wait, okay.
No? Tyga Bites?
No, not yet. Okay, well, let me do this. Hold on.
We good?
Say something else.
Tyga Bites.
Damn, this audio is really fucking with me. Oh, I think you back. You back. Okay.
Okay. All right. So while I was looking up Mariah Carey's cookies, I found out that Tyga was selling chicken bites around this motherfucker like this summer. Tyga Bites. They were delivery only, oven baked, boneless chicken bites. Like, how did I miss that? Not that I wanted them. Like, and anything called Tyga Bites, I'm concerned about. Like, for a couple of different reasons. Is it chicken? Like, did Tyga bite it first? Like,
it's tiger meat. It could be tiger meat. You never know.
It could be tiger meat, and then we got to call fucking Carol Baskin. Listen, I definitely don't give a fuck about no fucking Tyga Bites, but I'm definitely interested in that lemon cooler and that Heath Bar cookie. Holla at your girl, Mariah. I'm gonna order that shit. Maybe, you know what? I don't know if it's gonna be for next episode. Maybe I'll order it for the podcast happy hour, which is gonna be my 100th episode. I just realized.
So congratulations! That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be an awesome little experience. Like, so please, I want full details on the taste of these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna try to give you all of the notes on my palate. You feel me? Like getting some fucking hints of lemon, some hints of.
I'm getting a little bit of oak here, a little black and mild.
A little black and mild. Okay, so speaking of fucking Christmas, right? Everybody's favorite internet thing, one gotta go, right? And we're not gonna do a bunch of these, but we're just gonna do a couple. And I thought that it would be good to do them against like popular Christmas movies, right? So let's see what we get. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so sorry, my boyfriend choking right behind me.
I see the smoke blowing. I'm mad because I'm missing the session over here.
We almost done. Okay, so one gotta go. Ready?
Yes.
Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. Which one gotta go?
Home Alone 2. You gotta keep the original. You have to.
You do. Yeah. All right, so one gotta go. The Santa Claus or Bad Santa?
Damn. The Santa Claus is a motherfucking classic. Like,
it really is. Okay, before we knew Tim Allen was a little bit of racist.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still wholesome. Bad Santa can go.
Okay. Damn, and that's a Bernie Mac film.
I know, but he got so many. We don't need him for Christmas.
You're right. We don't need him for Christmas. You're right. Okay. One gotta go. Jingle All the Way or Elf?
Here's just because at some levels Will Ferrell's so fucking irritating. I'm gonna say Elf. I know, but I'm gonna just say Elf because sometimes he just be doing the most for me, man.
Okay, I hear it. He is kind of irritating, but I feel like for me, I'm gonna say Jingle All the Way.
I get it.
It is. Okay, and then ready? One Gotta Go. Miracle on 34th Street or A Christmas Story.
Oh, Miracle on 34th gotta go. A Christmas Story.
Get the fuck out of here. Angels getting their wings, nigga.
That leg lamp. Okay. But I love the leg lamp. That movie has to stay. That's my shit.
It's so good. Like, that movie is so good that, like, every year, like, it's so good still.
Exactly.
Okay. Finally. One Gotta Go. Polar Express with Tom Hanks or The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Polar Express can get the fuck on expressly because you can't go nowhere with The Grinch. Like, what? He can't. He was coming at everybody. He had the post office fucking everybody shit up. That nigga need to stay. He a hero. He's a hero, hands down.
He's a hero, not the Grinch. Like, while he was fucking up Christmas, in actuality, he saved Christmas the whole time. Like,
you understand?
He is a hero. He is a hero. The Grinch is the hero. Okay. Okay, wait. I think I had one more thing. Hold on. Let me go to my notes. Okay. Yes. So kind of on the vein of like kind of One Gotta Go. Just a couple more. Christmas decorations or Christmas music? Which one gotta go?
Oh shit. Okay. So I like seeing the lights. I like the happy shit. I feel like any type of music can be playing as long as I can see something. So
that's how I feel.
The music can go. Let's keep the lights.
All right. Okay. So Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Did he get a job upgrade?
He's a Power Ranger now.
Frosty the okay. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stay true to my roots, and I'm gonna say Rudolph can go. We're gonna keep Frosty because we got a lot of snow in Chicago, and I'm kind of missing it now. So we're gonna keep Frosty alive. We're gonna keep him alive.
Let me tell you why I said Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Because when we go back and we talk about their origin stories, Frosty the Snowman is kind of he's kind of a hoodlum.
He is a rapscallion.
Like, the police was clearly chasing him down like, my nigga, stop skating through the city.
Thump, on your ass. He got little.
and then he did all of that shit in the fucking town, and then just fucking melted away like a coward.
Exactly. He's like, all right, we're done here. Sun's out.
Time to go, he said.
Real nigga shit.
So I gotta go with Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so finally, Christmas cookies or gingerbread houses? Which one gotta go? And I guess I mean like the making of, like the process, right?
I'd rather make a gingerbread house than a Christmas cookie. So the Christmas cookies can go. I won't eat nothing gingerbread. That's like pumpkin's cousin, but I like making that shit. So the cookies can go and the gingerbread house is back.
Oh my God. See, and I feel opposite because I'm not a fucking architect.
Who the fuck said I gotta build your house? Ain't nobody gonna live in this motherfucker.
Like, what is this? Like, I don't know how much icing it takes to keep the house together.
I think you just thinking too hard, baby. I gotta go to school for this.
I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know about the structural integrity.
Right, like, I'll live in an apartment. I'm gonna build you a house.
I don't know if it's safe to live here, guys. That's all I'm saying.
If I can't build it big enough for me, I ain't building it. Straight up. I understand completely.
Yo, well, that's it. You fucking made it through an episode.
Girl, we got through it. I'm so proud of us. You don't even understand.
Oh man, it's probably gonna be a hell of an editing session, but that's okay.
Yes.
Like we're gonna get through it. So before this is the part of the show where I have my one up for the week. My one up for the week this week is just don't fucking wear yourself fucking raggedy trying to buy people presents this year. It has been hard for every fucking body, and you have to think of it like this: people are making $15 an hour and they buy you a fucking $45 gift, nigga. That's 3 hours of my time. Like, so you're welcome.
Exactly.
So I feel like this is the year that we really need to like hold true to like the real shit of this season and shit, and just like being around each other, making sure that everybody, you know, being thankful that everybody's in health and like in good health and all of that stuff. So that's what my one up for the week is. Don't fucking run yourselves ragged trying to spend money y'all don't have. Make sure that you utilize the time to spend with people, tell people you love them, check on your friends, all of that stuff. That's my one up. What's yours, babe?
I have one, and I'm gonna say, let's not go to any swinging parties. If you can
hold out,
let's fucking home. How about we fuck the same person we've been fucking, and let's do our part to minimize this pandemic. I feel because I want to get off punishment. That's mine for the rest of the year. Fuck who you love.
Right. Because it's kind of like I don't recall doing anything to be on punishment.
Karma never came back this hard on me, so I don't know who been talking to this bitch, but I need her number because we need to clear some shit up.
At least her email. Listen, so
her IG handle something.
Can I find her on Twitter? Listen, Boonie, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you so much, honey. Please tell everybody where they can find you, what's new. Tell everybody what's happening.
Well, real quick, I have one of her lovely likes, Shenanigans. It's coming out February 28th. I got a project called More. Oh my God, the sound that I've been waiting to come out of my body and out of my essence finally has on this new track called More, and that's actually coming out January 1st. You can always check my Instagram, BOONIETHAGOD, for all of my challenges. You want to see some nice fire spitting bars, I'm your girl for that there. And
she really is.
Keep it rolling. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, it's all the same. You can hit me up whenever.
And of course, as always, I will have all that stuff in the show notes. And thank you so much, darling. It's been so fun. This is episode 98.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Appreciate you. Congratulations on the episode. And I hope the edit ain't too hard.
It's okay. I'm gonna work through it because I feel very confident I will not scrap 2 of these. So here we are.
All righty, love. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for having me.
See you later, babe. Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye.